Alright, today people were looking at how to find the nth term. Now when we find the nth term, it's always going to be a sequence. Sequence is basically a set of quantities and we're always trying to find the nth term of this quantity, a set of quantities. Now, first thing we need to understand is about finding the nth term is we need to understand the formula for arithmetic sequences. The formula for arithmetic sequence is an is equal to a1 plus n minus 1d. Now my d is my common difference, my a1 is the first term in a sequence, and my an is actually applies to, after I get this whole rule, this is called creating the rule, I can find any nth term. So let's go through the steps again. How do I write the nth term? In order to find the nth term, I need to first find the rule, plug in the nth term, simplify and solve the equation. Alright? So let's go through the example. So, the formula that I just had on the board was an is equal to a1 n minus 1 times d. Now, first thing we need to fill in a couple of things. We need to first figure out where our a1 is. My a1 is going to be my first term. In this situation, it will be 4. My d is my common difference. So what's the common difference between all these numbers? From 4 to 9 is 5. From 9 to 14 is 5. From 14 to 19 is also 5. So this will be, my common distance will be 5. Now what we're going to need to do is plug in our values and simplify first to find our rule. This is how we find our rule. So this would be 4, and I forgot my plus here, n minus 1, and this will be 5. So then I get 4 plus 5n minus 5, simply simplify. So negative 5 plus 4 will give me a 5n minus 1. Now, a lot of y'all see that I switched the values. You don't necessarily have to switch the values, but it makes it look a whole lot easier. So my a to the n represents any number that I'm looking for. My a to the n equals 5n minus 1. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for my 100th term. So I take my 100 and I plug it into n, to the n's right here. So I get a to the 100 equals 5 times 100 minus 1. Now I basically just simplify. So 5 times 100 gives me 500 minus 1, and I end up with a simple answer of 499. This is how I find my 100th term. I use my formula, plug in the values, simplify, I get my rule. This is basically my rule right here, my rule to get any value into the equation. Take my rule and I plug in whatever term I'm looking for. So this would be 100 times this, so I plug in 100 in n, and I get 100. So 5 times 100 gives you 500, minus 1 gives you 499. Hopefully this is real easy for you guys. This is how you find the rule. So what we did today, we found the rule, and we also figured out how we find the nth term. Alright? Hope this helps. Once again, I'm going to continue doing these videos. See you again later.